What's going on, guys? This is Bryson Fitzgerald. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're talking about Drake's new album. Now, it wasn't really an album. It was an EP. Scary Hours 3 has been released shortly after his announced hiatus, and I'm going to basically go over how Drake delivered on here, how he kind of got the passion to write this project in the last 5 days, because this project was written on the last 5 days and got released pretty much out of nowhere. So we're going to get into that. But before we get into that, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bells. Any support, I'd appreciate greatly. But let's get into this. So, Drake, Scary Hours 3. Now, this was tacked on as a deluxe version to For All the Dogs. 6 new tracks, as you can see here. Evil Ways has J. Cole on it, not listed here, but that is on the EP. And Drake's rapping on here. Now, for the rollout for All the Dogs, Drake kind of painted it to be going back to the basics, Take Care style, bars, lyricism, and I'll say on For All the Dogs, we definitely got a good amount of that. However, not all of it. You know what Drake does? He likes to be diverse. He likes to have fun. He likes to do different things. I mean, when you're pretty much the biggest artist on the planet, you can do that, especially when you do have that pressure on you to make pop hits and make, charting music and feature certain artists. I could see that pressure, but Drake really sat down with this EP and was like, okay, I see what you guys wanted from this album. I gave you a little bit of that on the album, but you guys want more? Bet. 6 tracks, all in the same lane. And Drizzy killed that shit. I'm not gonna lie, Drizzy fucking killed it. Now, going into the content on here, talking a lot about just his life up to this point, his acceptance in the culture. Of course, throwing shots here and there. He dissed 6ix9ine, he dissed Kanye, he dissed Pusha T. He went crazy on here. But a lot of the reasonings, it seems, for Drake to want to push back is, like I said, the reception to For All the Dogs. Now, it seemed like a lot of people did like For All the Dogs. However, a lot of people were expecting that original, classic kind of Drake style, especially Joe Budden. Now, I made a whole video about this, but Joe Budden did have his issues with Drake's album, telling him to go back to his old sound, stop hanging with the young kids, stick to the old stuff, whatever, normal old man stuff. And I think, Drake kind of took that personally to an extent, and he also saw the criticisms from other people. Even though the music was fine, they just wanted that style of Drake. And Drake put this out to shut everyone up. Now, of course, you guys know me, big Logic fan. I want to relate this back to Logic and No Pressure. I mean, Logic was under a lot of similar criticisms, especially during the height of his career for making these pop-style songs and such, and even getting criticisms from Joe Budden as well, calling him the worst rapper to ever grace a microphone. And then in 2020, Logic said, alright, fuck y'all, No Pressure, I'm gonna drop the best album of my career, go back to my roots, straight lyricism, straight samples, some crazy sounding music, and Logic shut everyone the fuck up. I think Drake did the exact same thing. Now, it wasn't a full-length project, but it was an EP that we were not expecting at all. That was tacked on to the end of this project, and like I said earlier in the video, this was written in the last 5 days. All of this, allegedly, was just passion. Drake said he had a passion he hasn't felt since Take Care, and this is out now, and Drake is an artist, like I've been saying, one of the biggest artists in the world, can basically do whatever he wants and find success, whatever lane he goes in, whatever style he goes in, whoever people he decides to work with. Drake can find a way to make it work. He's fucking Drake. However, him taking, the skills he did have, listening to the feedback, and Drake didn't have to do this, but he did, and I don't want to say he did it just to shut people up. I know he did it for himself and the passion and the MC that is inside of him that he still brings out every single project. He wanted to bring it on for a full-length, at least collection of songs to really show people that he could really do this, and if he wanted to make a full album like this, he could. However, guess what? He's Drake, and he doesn't have to, he doesn't want to, and he's not going to. But seeing this EP get released, incredible. I mean, 6 for 6. I mean, the tracks are great. That song with J. Cole's crazy. He's about to tour with J. Cole as well. So even pushing himself more into that conscious lane that J. Cole associates himself more with Drake nowadays is fire. It's literally going back to his roots. I mean, they haven't collabed in like 10 years, and seeing them collab back to back and then tour like this is crazy. But I wanted to get on this video, talk about Drake's new releases, talk about my thoughts on it, and how Drake really had something to prove, and he just shut everyone up, proved everyone wrong. It's Drake. I mean, he's the GOAT. How can you hate this man? What can't he do? What can't he do? But if you guys enjoyed watching, make sure you like, subscribe to the bell so you don't miss any videos, updates, anything like that. Go in the description, follow my TikTok, my Spotify, my Twitter, my Instagram, get that weekly updated new music Friday playlist, and join my Discord down there too. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Come up with the hot shit, all they do is talk shit. You can never stop it, boy, just stop. High-end drunk, all that HD vision. All these other motherfuckers full of indecision. Music flowing through your city like drug money. Made a meal off rap, fuck drug money. And now you hit me like I got you whatever you need. But deep down,